me Sofiriano from English Solution, and you are still watching Speak Up on Srabis TV. And this is our last segment in this episode, and we will share about the third tips of learning of how to fluent your speaking skill. Okay, so for the next tips, I will ask Miss Purwanti here,
Yes.
to share about the last tips how to fluent our English. Yes. So what's the last tips, please?
Yeah, I think for the last tips, it's learning from the mistakes.
Okay.
Yeah, learning from the mistakes.
Yeah.
Cool. Learning from the
It's,
mistakes.
yeah, it's quite you know.
Yes. Yeah, in Indonesia we can call it as a baper ya.
Baper ya, it's a bit buffer, when I heard this third tip. Okay, so what's that? Can you share us?
Yeah, I think when I say we can improve our speaking skill, or we can fluence our speaking skill by learning from the mistakes. It means that in speaking skills, I'm sure that we have a lot of mistakes. Not only in life.
Okay, in learning English, we also do so many mistakes.
Yeah, we also do so many mistakes, or even so much mistakes. Yeah, and from pronunciation, and then from grammatical, and then after that from vocabulary, or sometimes from the sentence,
Maybe,
from the structure of the sentences. Yeah, there are many kinds of mistakes in speaking English. So I think there are many ways if we want to fluence our speaking skill, but the first point is we have to learn from the mistakes. Let's say that from the first meeting, let's say that there is something wrong with our pronunciation.
Okay.
So let's say that when the teacher or when the tutor has already told us about the right pronunciation, or maybe the true pronunciation, we have to keep it in mind.
Keep it in mind.
Yeah, so we have to remember, and then we have to remind us how to pronounce it well, so that in the next meeting, in the second meeting or the third meeting, so we can avoid the same mistake.
At least we can reduce our mistake.
That's right. We have to reduce our mistake.
Okay, so by reducing day by day the mistakes, so we can avoid all the mistakes.
Yeah.
Wow, it's a very good tips for the third tip of how to fluent our English. Yeah, learning from the mistake. So, beside learning from the mistake, do you have any tips?
Yeah, I think for the third step is learning from the mistakes. It's not only about the pronunciation, but also from the grammatical points. So I think grammatical points is the important thing if we want to speak English, because when we use the wrong grammatical structure, and then at that time we speak with a native speaker or something, so there will be misunderstanding.
Okay, misunderstanding.
Yeah, misunderstanding. So let me tell you one thing about the wrong grammatical. Let's say that there is a difference between I like and then I'm like.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so when I say I like monkey, so it means that you one of monkey. Yeah, I like monkey. But when I say I'm like monkey,
So it means that you seems like that animal.
similar.
You are that animal.
Yeah, so that's very important to know the grammar and speaking.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but I want you to know that in speaking English, so we need to also set our mindset that English is really easy.
Yeah.
And please do confidence first when you want to start to speak English. Sometimes Indonesian people, especially, they always think that I'm shy to speak English. I'm afraid of when I speak English, and then I will do a mistake like that. So I think it's just start first, yeah. When you want to speak English, just start first,
Yeah.
without thinking about I'm afraid of doing mistake, I'm afraid of grammatical error or something like that, yeah. So we need to set our mindset that English is easy, and don't be ashamed to speak English. Is that right?
Yes, I also agree with you, because once when we are afraid of speaking English, so it can block our mind, and then it can block our capability, because behind that capability, in fact that we have an ability to speak English very well.
Okay, it's very nice to hear from you about the tips to speak English fluent, and that's our last tips, yeah, for our theme today. So I hope you enjoy our program, our speaking English program. So in the next episode we will share everything. We will share more knowledge about English, and we will encourage you to always speak English, to start to speak English. So we'll be back next week in the next episode. So I hope you will stay watching us, right? And I think it's enough for today. Thank you for Miss Purwanti to come to our program.
You're welcome.
And thank you for everyone who already watched this program from the beginning until now. And I'm Sophie from English Solution, and Miss Purwanti, our English lecture. So we're signing off. So we'll be back in the next episode. Thank you.